She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment.
And go do it. Go drop the kids off to your mama house. Go book that solo cruise. Go do it. And keep him trying to figure out, how did you do this without me? Okay. Breadcrumb and flips the roll. He starts trying to figure you out, sis. Because for so long, you've been trying to figure him out. He liked that. That's how he know he had you hooked on. Now he trying to figure you out. Now he done snapped on, trying to, what's going on? Yeah. He becomes emotionally curious again. Because see, now his emotions are all over the place. He really think he losing you. He don't know what's going on. If he fuck with you like that, his heart gonna start fluttering again. Yeah, okay? He realized that you are the prize. Not a giver of free emotional meals. Now he missing all that stuff that you used to give him. He missing it now. He act like he wanted it from somebody else. No, he don't. He ain't like it from her. Yes, she gave it to him, but he ain't want it from her. He wanted it from you. So he missed it now. So now he's emotionally available. Okay. Men chase peace, but they respect power more. You respecting him, you coming back into his fold, you being back into him, and you giving it to him, that's power to him. So yes, they ask for peace. They really love chaos. They really love the power. They love the respect. Anytime a guy asks for friends with benefits, I say, sure, the benefit is he can pay my rent. Yeah, absolutely. Because unless there is a large money on the table, I don't see what the benefit of with me sleeping with you, like I'm trying to see what I would get out of it. Except temporary satisfaction in the moment. But once it's all over, those bills are still due. You see where I'm going with this? And if you ain't changed my life in that moment, we can't be that. We can't go that way. All right. Now, you do not punish them with attitude, sis. You punish them with peace. Your peace. Being a peaceful state. Not bringing him peace. He's going to be in an uproar because you're at peace. Your peace keeps him chaotic. Okay? Stop trying to bring him peace. You be peaceful. Because your peace is going to bother him more than you trying to bring him peace. What do you recommend for a first date? I recommend fun. I recommend fun. You need to get people so that you can get them where they not performing, where they not feeling like they on their best behavior. A man that taking you to dinner dates, he's going to tell you all the things that you want to hear because it's a dinner date. That's not what we're doing. I want to be able to see you in your natural habitat. So I need to go have fun with you. So this party that you're going, that would be a great first date, a party, a cookout, going to the hookah lounge, going to his favorite bar. Let's tell him to take you to his favorite bar. These are things that are be first date. Y'all think they are bad. No. They are things for you to start observing more. Because at the end of this day, you're going to determine if you like this man or not. I can't like you after dinner. Because all we did was have dinner. And you paid for it. Okay, you paid for it. And it cost a pretty penny. Okay. But you told me everything that I wanted to hear. I didn't get to see you flirt with the girls. Or I didn't get to see none of that. I just saw you in your best behavior. That doesn't tell me anything about if you need to be with me. But I saw you in your best behavior. So that's not what I'm trying to do. I want to see you being you, so I can make an informed decision if I need to continue being with you. Okay, so get him into an environment where he can let his guard down. He can be himself. Okay, all right, ladies. So I enjoyed y'all tonight. We got through all of the content. I got one more part before we get to our next part next week. I got some homework for y'all too. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Okay. Now, the homework for what y'all need to do. Watch who texts you first. If you have started dating somebody right now, if you started, I need y'all to watch who texts who first. If you're already in a relationship right now, I need you to watch who's reaching out first. Because I told y'all should be doing these things to bring the attention back to you. Because you are her, sis. All right? I need you to start saying things like, let me think about it, instead of yes. Pull back that yes woman. Too many of y'all are so eager to try to win somebody over. Please start thinking about it. And when you think about it, start saying, well, you know, I thought about it and I better not. Say no. Y'all know how to say no? Say no. Okay? And don't post for attention. Stop doing that. I told you, post for intention, not attention. Two different words, two different reasons. If you're going to post and you're trying to get attention, it needs to have intention with it, okay? Go quiet and soon come looking for you. Remember I told y'all about that? Go 7 days, don't text and don't call nobody. And soon notice your absence. You're going to have to start being strong with being with yourself and loving on yourself, okay? It's the only way that you're going to continue to keep people tuned into who you are. If you're still looking for the validation, love for others, you're going to always be searching outwardly, and you're never going to realize what you have in. Now, next week, if we y'all made it this far, y'all already know we're not playing games, okay? I know y'all tired of getting played like your favorite song, but and still hoping that some man gonna love you. I know y'all tired of that, okay? I know you. But that stopped today. It's time to hook y'all up for, first and foremost, if y'all need to get into one-on-ones because y'all need to really break down something, don't be afraid to book your one-on-ones. I got y'all with that. They could either be for 25 minutes or for 55 minutes, but don't hold yourself back, because a lot of times, sometimes coming on live or hearing me talk is not enough. How the lady came up here, again, she was very vulnerable. She wanted to do that, but a lot of times y'all don't want to do that, but y'all dealing with stuff. Just book your one-on-one, okay? In turn, also get your copies of Breadcrumbs Only Book 1 for if you're dating, or Book 2 if you're in a relationship, okay? And it's always breadcrumbs only, no meals. Sis, this is how we take our power back. Book 1 is for my single ladies that are still dating and want a breadcrumb and get what they deserve. Book 2, this is for my ladies that are already taken. They in relationships, marriages, baby daddies, situationships, but they want to take their power back. Now, Book 3, this is for that exit strategy. When he failed those tests, what do you do next? Grab Book 3 today. But make sure you do your healing too. Remember I said the healing is apologizing and forgiving yourself, setting new standards and enforcing your boundaries. That's what healing is. Healing is not somebody telling you, I'm sorry. Healing is not closure. Nobody cares how they treated you. If they was out to get a goal and hurting you was for them to get that goal, then that's what that was going to happen. Again, like Solo said, give yourself grace. Grace is it. You have to give yourself grace. You could not do better if you did not know better. So stop beating yourself up, sis. Apologize to yourself. Forgive yourself. Set the standard. Enforce the boundary. There we go. All right. Now, next week, in 2 weeks, we're going to be moving into the test itself. All right. We have talked a lot about all of this. All of this stuff we're doing right now is pre-work. I had to get y'all to learn in safety. I had to get y'all to learn in intimacy. I had to get y'all to reset some things, set those standards, enforce those boundaries. I had to talk about being unbothered and what that looks like. Now we got to talk about these tests. All right. We got to get into performing these tests and the intentions of these tests, because these tests is not just to have our way. These tests is for us to be able to get something that we have not been already given. I would love to book a one-on-one. Dating here in Tampa, Florida, been a terrible experience. So yes, please book your one-on-one. The China-T.com is going to get you to the one-on-one booking. China-T.com. I love the live because I've been practicing these things. I'm so glad to you. It lets me know I'm heading in the right direction. I'm so glad to hear that. I said, yeah, I'm going to always encourage you to book your one-on-one so we can get down to the bottom of some things. But again, we got to get into these tests. And remember, these tests have intention. We're not doing it for attention. Please take some questions. What you mean? If you have questions that you want to ask me that you want me to answer, y'all can always send them through the email or send them through the DM. I always try to answer the question at the beginning of the live before I move into the content. If we're gonna move into book 1 next live, we're gonna be going into book 1 and the purpose of the breadcrumb and why we have to get these tests. Okay, so don't miss our live in 2 weeks. Book your one-on-one. Get your copy of Breadcrumbs 1 and Breadcrumbs 2. Let's continue to do what we need to do to take back our power and stop getting played. All right, sis. I enjoyed y'all. And stay tuned for more content. China-T.com for you to book your 101 and get your book copies. I will see y'all in 2 weeks. Be blessed. Have a great night.